Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for everyone's coming. As what we agreed last time, started from 3 weeks or 4 weeks ago, actually, we have the presenter and we have the moderator. Therefore, I'll be the moderator for tonight. Let's use gonna be the next moderator and the next presenter. The presenter tonight is gonna be Miss Tuti. Miss Tuti will talk more about the overview of the international trade cases in agricultural sector in Indonesia. So Miss Tuti later on will present about 10 until 15 minutes, and I'm gonna engage you all to, if you have any questions, if you want to ask, so you may ask. And around 8:15, we're gonna have the breakout room. So welcome for Miss Safitri, Miss Rossi, Miss Nurul, and also my wife. So without further notice, Miss Tuti, if you want to share screen, time is yours. You may talk more about the topic tonight, please.
Okay, Mr. Denis, thank you for this opportunity. Actually, I'm really nervous and not have much time to preparing my material, but I will try because today is so busy. There are some work and I have some activities, but I will try because I have appointment for present tonight. Okay, Bismillah. Okay. Okay. Good evening, all. Thank you for this opportunity. Tonight, I will present about overview. Not clear. With overview the international trade cases in agriculture sector in Indonesia. But before I just want to highlight that this is just interview, not about the theoretical or something like that. We can just discuss, and yeah, this is just it overview actually. Okay, I will, this is the outline from my presentations. We will talk about how the role of international trade, new develop in international trade in the world actually, and next development of agricultural trade in Indonesia. And after that, we can discuss more. First, I'm really sorry if this is boring for all of you, but I will try just to maybe okay. Yeah, this is my background. I teach this course in IPB. That's why I try to to find the the topic, but this is not just the simple topic but maybe all of you also know about that, but we can just talk with English. Wait what happened? Okay, first I will present about the role of international trade. What is it? This is some of the role which can I highlight in my presentation. I believe that there are many role of the international trade in the world, but there are several which major or with dominance. First, the international trade can encouraging economic growth. It's give contribution to our gross domestic product or GDP in Indonesia, pendapatan nasional in Indonesia. How can it's because we have export. Export will produce the foreign exchange, of course, and will increase the foreign exchange. That's why the international trade can encourage our economic growth. And the second, international trade encouraging the fulfillments of domestic product needs, because we import, and it will cause or give impact of the decreasing in foreign exchange. For instance, Indonesia, Indonesia import a wheat from America, USA, or Canada or Australia, and we will spend our foreign exchange. Uh, uh, and of course that will make the foreign exchange decrease in Indonesia. And the third, the country's foreign exchange earners, of course, like what I mentioned before. And the last, I will highlight about the employment providers. I means the international trade can can make the opportunity of job in Indonesia increase. This is for instance, when Indonesia import wheat, we can use it as a raw material for wheat flour. Maybe you are guys know about tepung terigu. We eat wheat flour a lot of, and it involves a lot of labor in Indonesia. That's why maybe we can see that how the seller of mie ayam or the seller of what is it, tukang gorengan in environments, they are get the job because Indonesia do import wheat. Indonesia import wheat from the three big countries, USA, Canada, and Australia. Yeah, and Indonesia is one of the most importer for wheat in the world. We can see in the data after this. Okay, I want to talk about, we can see about the overview new development in international trade in the world. Okay, we can see the top 5 world trade commodities. First, I will present about this. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the most the most commodities in the world, in trade in the world is the fossil fuel. Fossil fuel is the most the highest value in the value. I mean, in the unit is $1 per ton. Fossil fuels is the biggest, and the second is metal and mineral and agricultural products. This is the sector which I will highlight, or we will focus about this. This is third in the world. In the world. And after that, for forestry product and pear and gemstones. Actually, I don't really know about this product. Okay, and if we highlight, or if we see in the weight, I mean it's by volume. We also know that the agriculture product also third the biggest commodities in the world. And next, we can see top five exporters in the world. This is for our goods or service, goods, not specific in agriculture. This is generally. USA is the number 1, and Russia, Uni Arab Emirate, and Saudi Arabia and Canada is the 5 exporter exporter in the world for all of kind of product in the world, not focus in the agriculture. And if we see in based on the volume or weight, we can see the Australia, Russia, United States, Brazil, and Indonesia is the top 5 export. What is it? What is it? The product we can see next after this. And how about the 5 importer in the world? In generally, China is the top, is the biggest importer. We know that China has the biggest population in the world. That's why it's really makes sense or rational to be, when China is to be a biggest importer in the world. And after that, USA also third has third highest population in the world. And I don't know why the Germany because the Germany has the least population actually. And India, India is also has a biggest the second in the world population in the world. And Japan also. Germany and Japan, we don't know about that. Why they be in 5 importer in the world? Maybe I don't know what the kinds of products. And if we look at in the volume, China also consistent to be importer. Next, how the development of agriculture trade in the world. We can focus in the agricultural product. We can see how Indonesia. We can see this is kind of product. What trade of agricultural product? Horticultura, like what is it? Food, fruits and vegetables. That's the most or the highest world trade of agriculture product in the world. Yeah, of course we can see how we can get many kinds of horticultural product from many countries, like what is it? Fruits and vegetables. And the second is oil seed. Oil seed, the most is crude palm oil. Indonesia is popular for that.
Yes,
And
Miss Tuti, the slide is freezing. We
oh,
cannot see your the next one.
oh, what, sir?
The slide doesn't show up.
Oh, sorry.
No, for the last one only. When you talk about
Is it okay, sir?
next, what we can see is still top 5 world trade of agricultural product. Yeah. Now we can see. Previously was freezing.
Okay. Okay, sir. Next, we can see the top 5 agriculture product export. Okay. This is the fact that USA, Brazil, Netherlands, China, and Germany is the top 5 agricultural product export. Indonesia, not here. This is a surprise. Also, the USA is the developed countries as the highest exporter product of agriculture in the world. And in the weight or volume, China is the biggest, and United States is the second, Brazil and Russia and Argentina after that. Okay, how the importer? Indonesia here or not? Good news is Indonesia also not be the agriculture product importers, because China still on the top, the highest, and USA, Germany, Netherlands, and Japanese. And based on weight or volume, also like that. This is. Next, how about rice? Rice is the important foods in Indonesia actually, because that's what is it, the main food in Indonesia, and China is the importer, the biggest importer in the world. That's also makes sense because like the population, because the populations, and Iran is the second, and Saudi Arabia and Indonesia also. Indonesia is the fourth uh, importer of rice in the world. That's fact also. Maybe you can asking that in Indonesia produce the rice is very large, a lot of, but in the world, Indonesia is fourth importer rice in the world. And also based on the volume or weight, we can see that Indonesia is the second biggest importer rice in the world. Okay, the issues are developed countries tend to dominate world agricultural commodities trade. Actually, this is fact, and food productions among or type. I mean, value or weight is increasing concentrate in developed countries like USA, Europe, and also Australia. The question is why. We can talk more about these issues with all participants actually. And next, development of agriculture trade in Indonesia. We realize that agricultural sector is depend on natural resources, and Indonesia has a comparative advantage in the natural resources ownership. We believe that Indonesia has, is a big countries, and we have land and sea a lot of. So we have a capital to improve our agricultural sector. And the second, most of Indonesian population work and depend on agricultural sector. However, the phenomena of poverty also occur in the agricultural sector. That's a fact. And this is a condition in Indonesia. Sorry, yeah, okay. We can see that Indonesia export or import. Sorry, I cannot see. Okay. Okay, value and based on value and
5 more minutes ya, Miss Tuti.
Okay, Indonesian agriculture product export Indonesia. The most of agricultural products in Indonesia is oil seeds. That's which we know that it's about CPO, crude palm oil. Related with the Miss Nurul presentations in the last week, right? About the cooking oil. We also know that Indonesia has exported in CPO, crude palm oil from palm oil. And the second is rubber and tobacco and fisheries and horticultura. And next, I will. Indonesia have several destination country for Indonesian agriculture is China, India, United States, Japan, and Pakistan. We can see after this related the product. And related the crude palm oil, Indonesia is the biggest export of crude palm oil in the world, and Indonesia export to India, China, Pakistan, United States, and Bangladesh. And for rubber, Indonesia export to USA, Japan, China, India, and Korea. And also about the import of Indonesia. Indonesia not only exported, of course, in agriculture, Indonesia also importer for cereal. This is the most of cereal is wheat. The foreign exchange decrease. Indonesia is decreased because Indonesia import of wheat from Canada, Australia, and USA, so many or a lot of. And the country of origin for import of Indonesia agriculture product is USA, Australia, Thailand, China, and Argentina. This is the conditions about the trade balance, import and export. Indonesia still surplus, actually. The large of trade balance surplus from the plantation subsector only, because overall trade balance of agriculture sector is positive, although the trade balance of other subsector was negative. We can see in this picture. Only plantation always give the positive trade balance in Indonesia. Yeah, and horticultura, dairy, and also food is the negative. Are the negative. This is our discuss, Mr. Denis. This is this is the last my presentation. Our discuss related this. What are the issues in Indonesia about related the international trade, and why do we become importer for various agriculture commodities, even though we are agricultural countries. This is just my we are it means we are ancestor are sailors, but we have a lot of sea, and we are also import the stuff. Okay, thank you for your attention, and we can discuss about after this. Thank you, Mr. Denis.
Thank you very much, Miss Tuti. Please give your emoticon applause or your real applause for Miss Tuti. So I don't think it's a boring presentation, because you start with, it's gonna be boring. I don't think it's gonna be boring, because yes, we talk about what the agricultural condition today. Where is our cooking oil? Last week we talked about the fried oil, and now we don't know if we go to Indomart or if we go to Mart, it's gonna be difficult to find some agricultural commodities. So we actually have about 10 minutes before we break you out into some rooms. First of all, I'd like to thank you very much for Mr. Joffrey, Miss Min, Miss Nadia, Miss Elvira, my wife, Miss Ira, Mr. Indra, Miss Rossi, Miss Zay, Miss Umi, Miss Nurul, Miss Hannah, who have already joined the club tonight. So as what Miss Tuti say, our ancestors are sailors, but how come we import our salt? So there is a question before for Mr. Joffrey from the text. Mr. Joffrey, do you want to ask directly to Miss Tuti related to your question, please?
Thank you, Mr. Denis. My question is, what is the difference between value and weight?
What's the difference between value and weight? Probably, Ms. Tuti, you may answer it from your presentation earlier.
Yeah, the value is in currency, Mr. Jovi, but in weight, in ton, I mean volume. That's so different. That's why.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Marvelous. Any more questions from others before we? Okay, Miss Elvira, come on. You can turn on your microphone, please.
I just wondering, Indonesia is the biggest export from rubbers, but as far as I know, the rubbers is the raw rubbers, not in processed product. So I just want ask you, how can Indonesia compete with other country for rubber processed product? Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Miss Vira. What do you think, Miss Tuti, related to that one?
Yeah, actually what Miss Elvira said is that's right. That's the true fact. Indonesia just be the biggest exported in raw material for several product which I state before, like CPO, crude palm oil, only in the raw material, also in rubber, also like you said before, Miss Elvira. But if you asking me how to how to increase your compete, we must, of course, we must increase the value added from our product, but it's not easy actually. We need the what is it? The complex technology, and we need, yeah. If in my opinion, there are so many countries just receive our raw material. They are have a technology, so they only need the raw material, and that's our weak. That's weakness, of course, that weakness, but that's fact. We still in these positions.
Okay.
Yeah,
Anything else?
the technology maybe is the solution, Miss Elvira.
Technology. Okay. Question from Miss Nurul, the practitioners of the cooking oil. Please, Miss Nurul.
Sorry, Miss Tuti, I just wondering, I surprised when I saw the slide about Indonesia is the biggest top 5 of imported of rice.
Rice, yeah.
Because another country is from 4 seasonal countries. Indonesia from we in a year we have a harvest of rice 3 or 5 times in a year. In other hand, United States or Japan maybe 2 times in a year. So we have a rich country, right?
Yes, yes,
How
yes.
about your opinion about that?
Yeah, maybe another another participant or another people can give suggestion for this, but yeah, that's fact, Miss Nurul. That's what I want to show to you all this night tonight, because I want you know about that. We not we are still be an importer for rice actually, because we need rice bigger than our productions. Yeah. You know, yeah, it's still the debatable between Ministry of Agriculture and also Ministry of Trade actually, because the regulation for production is in Ministry of Agriculture, and the behavior of export and import, the regulation of import and export is be part of the Ministry of Trade actually. If you see or you get information in Indonesia, always there are conflict or not match about the data from two ministry actually, and also from Bulog, Badan Usaha Logistik, maybe. Yeah, that's fact, and IPB also know about that. And what is it? Yeah, USA. If you asking me why, I'm just can talk about the more and more. I will talk about technology and efficiency in the productions. Indonesia has a lot of land, more than America, USA, or Thailand. Thailand is the one of the biggest producer rice in ASEAN actually. And yeah, Indonesia has a lot of land, more than Vietnam, Thailand, and USA also, but the technology in production of rice is low. That's why our productivity is output per input, output per input, is still low. That's why we have problem about the production of rice. That's all, Mr. Denis.
Thank you very much, Miss Nurul and Miss Tuti. Since it's such a marvelous discussion because I am as the alumnus of IPB University, specifically the technology, it says, but now become an English teacher. So we're gonna talk more in a breaking out room. So you all may discuss further about the international trade of agriculture or anything else. You probably can also try to connect with today's conditions, such as the war between Russia and Ukraine, or the missing things. Yeah, I we will also, after the breaking out room, we're gonna discuss more because now it's time for us to have a discussion about 15 minutes, and we're going back to the room again. So we have 13 participants. I'm gonna put you into 7 breakout rooms. Okay, so just a moment. Okay, and then
Mr. Denis,
yes,
maybe I can show about the topic which can we discuss also.
you may also share to the group probably, if you don't mind,
Okay.
to the group.
I mean, I know I'm not confident with my slide,
No,
but I mean just the last slide, sir.
sure, please.
Maybe this right?
Okay, probably I can also copy paste
Yeah.
about the question. The questions are about what are the agricultural.
I can, Miss Dennis, I can.
Copy paste, please. You may copy paste those slides to the chat box,
Okay.
and I can transfer them to others. Okay.
Sorry.
Have you already sent it to the chat box?
Wait.
Yeah.
Is it? Wait.
Okay. While while you also discuss with your partner, you can ask about this, you can ask about other things. Welcome to Miss Christy, who has just joined the room. So let me recreate again. We have 14 people. Yes. So okay. Just a moment. Just a moment. Really close. Okay. Yeah. And then okay. Miss Min will be with Miss Rossi. Miss Christy will be with Miss Elvira. Miss Hannah will be with Miss Salma. Mr. Indra, Mr. Ira, Mr. Joffy. Sorry, Mr. Indra, Miss Ira, and Mr. Joffy will be in room 4. Miss Nurul and Miss Zay in room 5. And Miss Tuti and Miss Nadia will be in room 6. I'm going to open all rooms. You have 15 minutes to discuss about these questions, or if you want to discuss more with others, start from now, please.
Because we are apa namanya, lost
Long
of
time no see.
communication for a long time.
Sure. Let's see later on.
We are from UGM, but
That's what she said.
one alma mater.
Oh wow,
One
that's
alma
great.
mater.
So you stay in where, Miss Nadia now?
Right now I'm stay in Bogor.
Oh, in Bogor also.
Yeah, because the head office of LPPM MUI is in Bogor.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Alfat, I can hear that dangdut song.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
It's
Yes,
okay, Mas
sorry,
Alfat.
sorry from
I'm
wrong.
just joking, Fat.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
But
So
Tuti, are
that's
you join in the group?
who? Who are you talking to?
Mbak Tuti. Mbak.
Okay.
Mas-
We talk about that later, yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
We talk about that later. Since everyone's already here, we're gonna do the second round, but with different person. Yeah, the questions are the same. But before we go to the second round, for some people who are interested to join the meeting again, you may join the WhatsApp group. So this is the WhatsApp group. We always have the meeting every week with the different topic, with the different presenter, with supposed to be different moderator, but I don't know. Let's see later on. So we're gonna do the second round for now. I will recreate because we have 16 participants. Okay, I'll make 8. Yes, so hold on. Just a moment. Okay. And then, yes. Okay. Let me, room 1 will be Miss Elvira with Miss Zainab. Room 2 will be Mr. Alfat with Miss Rossi. Room 3 will be Miss Ira and Miss Nadia, as what you wish, Miss Nadia. Room 4 will be Miss Christy and Miss Salma. Room 5 will be Miss Hannah with Miss Tuti, the speaker tonight. Room 6 will be Mr. Indra and Miss Salama. Room 7 will be Miss Min, Mr. Joffy, and room 8, it's gonna be me and Miss Nurul. So I also wanna join the conversation because previously I became the goalkeeper. So I will open all rooms, start from now.
Why? Only we, Miss Hannah. Only you and me. What happened? Where is the other people?
I think the other people have very interesting
Yeah,
talk,
topic. Yeah,
so they still.
that's great. And you are still be a student, and when will have graduated?
I hope I can graduate it, this last in
Oh,
this last year. This last year, in the
okay.
end of the year. Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Are you a lecturer in IPB?
Yes,
Wow, that's so cool.
I'm a lecturer since 2015 and until now. And actually, I am a student, Mr. Denis students, because I want to try to take to continue my PhD
Doctoral?
doctoral in abroad.
Okay.
But I will try.
Which country
What?
did you plan to go?
Which country?
Which country?
Actually, in 2020, I have interview with the several professor in Wageningen University, Holland,
Oh,
Netherlands.
yeah.
And fortunately, I'm past the interview, and they are received me as a new student. But the unfortunately is, I must I must competitions to get the scholarship, LPDP scholarships, because they not provide the funding. So that's why I must try to get the LPDP
Oh,
scholarship.
so now you
Not
only
yet.
run for LPDP, but for the university they already accepted.
Yes, that's right.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't know. They will leave me if I not get the scholarship actually. So, yeah, nggak jadi gitu. Kalau misalnya nggak dapat scholarship tuh ya, that all is over. And actually, I'm felt in 2021 because my IELTS score is not sufficient. Yeah, that's why I will try this year's, and this year is the last chance, the last opportunity for me to join with the university.
Why don't you try to the other scholarship?
Yeah, because my IELTS score still not sufficient for another scholarship also. So that's why I'm still waiting.
That's also one of my fault. I'm sorry, Miss Tuti.
Oh, why? Why you say that's your fault? That's
Please don't blame yourself.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, why do you guys out from the room? Oh, because it's already 1 minute, yeah? Already closed, yeah, the room? Oh, okay. Yeah. We're waiting for some others, yeah? Okay, 15 seconds left, and we're gonna close the door soon. Even though I'm not part of Deddy Corbuzier podcast yet. Someday, if Deddy Corbuzier invite me, I'll be so happy. But it's only just
Maybe
dream for now.
you can start for making a sensation, maybe.
Yeah,
So the
I don't
world.
know. Probably in the future.
And
All right, everyone. Thank you very much. I really would like to say thank you for our presenter tonight, Miss Tuti, who already shared about. Once again, give applause, or you can also use the reaction button for tonight's presentation. And of course, next week we're gonna have new presenters. New presenters will come from people who have joined more than 2 times.
Okay.
So,
Joy, Dennis, sorry.
Yeah.
Why did you inform me too late? I just got it at 7:45.
I forgot to mean I'm getting old.
I thought there's no conversation tonight. Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Bumin. Yeah, that's my. I mean, like, I'm a deadliner, Bumin. So I actually sent like an hour before, because usually when I send a day before, then nobody really notice. But when I send,
really?
that's what happened. Last time I sent like a day and only 4 or 5 participants, so they probably forgot.
No, tonight you have 16, yeah?
Yeah, I think I also sent like 7 o'clock to the Goodwill group. So thank you for everyone again. So for tonight, let me just ask your experience to be in the group, but I will ask especially for new participants who have just joined the room. I have Mr. Feno who have just joined. Hi, Mr. Feno. So I'd like to ask first to the new participants, Miss Hannah Mahu. You are the first time to join this club.
No, this is my second time.
Oh, this is your second time. Okay, I'm gonna ask someone else then, because you're not the first one.
I think that guys have just talked with me.
Oh,
Later on,
Jofi.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jofi is the founder, Ibu. Jofi is the founder of this group. So he's the one who
Dennis.
created this group, actually.
He's eager to know more about me, what I'm doing, who I am.
I don't know that we have star guest tonight, so I get something like sharp question from Bumin, and I'm wondering who is Bumin. And
That's
I
what
just found
everyone
out-
asked last week to me. Who is Bumin? Who is Bumin? I was like, Bumin is my honorable guest here, actually.
Superstar.
The first star. So
I see
yeah,
Christy.
it is Christy, Ibu. Yeah, it is
Hi,
Christy.
Hi, Bu.
You also joined this, Christy?
I happen to be free, and then okay, this is impolite of me. Okay, let me just put on my camera. Okay,
My goodness.
pardon my hair because I just finished showering just a minute
No
before I
worries.
saw the message. Okay, so I happen to have a free time this Sunday, and then this is a long weekend anyway, so it's gonna be free tomorrow. So I took
Okay.
the time and I joined the conversation as well. So it's been very enlightening as well with the different backgrounds and different topic too. Well, I have to say I didn't expect because the moment after I joined, not long after, we got separated into different breakout rooms, and then I was like a little bit taken aback because I didn't know the story of Miss Tuti's topic. I have to apologize for that.
No worries, Miss Christy.
Yeah.
But as the first one who joined the club tonight, did you enjoy it so far? Because when you came, it's already just breakout room session, like what you said earlier. So did
Okay.
you like the conversation or how?
I do like the conversation in terms of the topic itself, because you are freely translating your knowledge as well. Say, for example, like me, right? So I do understand the topic is about agriculture and the trade as well. So like me, my background is in biology, but most of the time on my professional life, more than 10 years, I've been dealing with more on the financial side. So say, for example, trading in terms of the agriculture businesses, the crops as well. So I do understand the backstory, but I also know how it is implemented in terms of the, in a more commercial way, if I have to say. So the conversation has become very fluid and also engaging in a way that, you kind of have a different perspective as well, coming from people, and as well of the kind of different input and background. So perhaps not so many people understand about the different nuance that is involved within the agriculture and also the trade. So I find it quite refreshing, to be honest.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Christy.
Will you join it
well.
regularly, Christy?
Come again, Boo, sorry?
Will you join this conversation regularly?
That depends, because
Okay.
normally I do have a fixed schedule, right? I live by my calendar. So that's why I'm pretty shocked when Denis said, like, okay, normally I only send it out like,
Me
very
too,
instantly.
First, I just want to be a listener, but then I was put in the breakout room.
Exactly, right? So that's why you gotta have a spot on, right? Oh my
Thank
God,
you,
what am I
Dennis.
getting myself into?
That's why this group is made not only just a webinar class, so this is more like you interact with new people and someone who is totally different background or something like that.
Yeah, it's like
Dennis,
a speed
it's a
dating.
very good. It's very good
Yeah.
conversation, see? Because you
Thank
have the
you,
topic,
Bumin.
you studied about that, and you can discuss about it. Very good. I like it.
Thank you. Thank
And
you, Bumin.
Miss Min and Miss Christy, English is so well. So friendly.
That's why we learn each other actually in this group, right? As I mentioned earlier,
So
no one
good.
is smarter in this group. So we basically try to learn each other from each expert one or from everyone. I actually curious with Mr. Indra. Mr. Indra, is this the first one for you or not?
Actually, this is the second one.
This
Mr.
is
Denis.
the second one. Okay, probably when you came, I was not here. But would you please tell me, how did you feel during the conversation before? Who did you pair up with or with a small group with?
Yes, first of all, I would like to say thank you very much for Mr. Denis that who invite me to join this meeting. And for my first experience in breakout room in today meeting. I met Mr. Jovi and Mrs. Ira, and second one is Mrs. Salma. First, I feel a bit of nervous because I rarely speak English in daily activity, and in this occasion, I
Must speak.
push myself to speak English,
Right.
to confidently to speak English, and yeah, very good people in here, atmosphere. So there is no people who bad in English in here. We are all our learner, and yeah, I like it very much in here. Thank you, Mr.
Thank
Denis.
you. Thank you, Mr. Indra. So now it's already 9:05. Before we ended the club, because this is not the class. I usually talk about the class. I'm sorry. So we need to find the presenter first for next week. Of course, it's not gonna be me. It's not gonna be Mr. Joffy. It's not gonna be Miss Elvira. It's not gonna be Miss Ira. It's not gonna be Miss Tuti. For some of you who have already joined more than one time, does anyone want to be the presenter? Mr. Alfat, probably the judge for Medan. Do you want to be the presenter for next week?
Okay. What kind of topic?
Any kind of topic that you want to share to us. The duration is about 15 till 20 minutes, including the question answer. I'm asking first. I'm not forcing you, but I'm asking you, and you must say yes. No, just kidding.
Okay.
No pressure, Dennis. No pressure.
No pressure, but you need to say yes. That's why I said.
Yeah, I think I have to come back to this class because
Awesome.
I haven't come to this class just for a month.
Long time, yeah?
For a long time ago. So yeah, it's okay. So it's
all right.
So it must be serious topics or just
no, not always serious topic. Last week we talked about reused cooking oil, and tonight we talk about international trade. If you want to talk about your pets, it's also fine. Any kind of topic that you want to share to us.
Okay.
15 to 20 minutes. Thank you, Mr. Alfat.
Okay.
The next one I will not force. Anybody wants to replace me to be moderator? Okay, I'm gonna take the moderator still then. If I'm healthy. If I'm not healthy, I will give to my wife. So my wife will be the moderator next week if I'm not in good condition. So, but I wish that I'll be good for next week.
I think
Yes, Jeffrey.
I will take the opportunity to become a moderator.
Woo! You're my big boy, brother.
But I want make it like we started in 8 p.m. not 7:45. Is it okay?
Okay. May I know the reason? Because of the prayer?
Yeah, because I just come home from masjid is like 8 p.m.
Okay, 8 p.m. straight then. It's fine because previously, so we probably will just for your information, Joffy. Because now it's presenter, so the presenter will have about 15 minutes, like what you have before. So probably we will finish around 9:20 if we start at 8 next week. But it's fine. It's fine. We will start at 8 next week. Yeah. Okay. That's all for today. If you wanna join the WhatsApp group, as I actually copied before, you may join our WhatsApp group so you can know the topic for next week. So Mr. Alfat can also share what kind of topic for next week, and you can see our pictures. Up until now, we don't have Instagram, so probably I need to show up. I'm a tawadu, actually, not tawadu. I mean, like, I don't want to say that, but we need to show off to the world also. So if you don't mind, may I see your picture? If you can show your video, please. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Zainab. Thank you, Miss Christy. Thank you, Miss Rossi.
Okay.
Yes, please.
I'm not too confident with the background and all.
I'm not confident with me either, but it's fine.
Okay.
Okay, let me take a picture, yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Dennis. If you
Yes,
see my
Ibu.
virtual background, you can
I
see
see,
that
Bu.
my baby.
It's okay, Bu. Okay. Thank you very much for a wonderful tonight. See you
Okay,
again next week
bye.
at 8 p.m.
Okay.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Have a great night.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam.
See you.